So we just ended the live session now, and then we are ready to talk. We're ready. We're ready. And we're ready. So, guys, it's evening here, and then anytime you're watching me, I don't know, but it's fine. So, today's session stream, it's more like it's a kind of we're going to be reintroducing about something, kind of that, just like something you have to know, like kind of that. All right. So, just like usual, and then before we get started, we're gonna be introducing ourselves. Like, my God, it's just like we're gonna state our name because it's possible that we're gonna be having more like a new viewer, and then we don't want to keep them stranded. Just imagining like what is this guy talking about? Did you get such thing? So we introduce ourselves, we get to tell them what we stand for, what we present, what we talk about, and then they are actually going to be following. Like they will know what they are going to be listening to, what they're expecting. So that's it. So to move further, so at like there's something on the thumbnail today actually, but that is, yes, our emphasis is going to be going on that, something like or the purpose of UF Graphics University. Now we're officially in university. We don't turn to university right now, and they clap. My God. So guys, that was not a joke, uh, but that's it. So the we're actually seeing the platform more like the YouTube section streams. Like, yeah, you can refer it as university because it's more like a teaching ground and it's more like a learning ground than speaks. You get, and that's the main purpose. And then every single thing we do about, or more like we do there, is just things like trying to teach people, trying to expose some hidden truth, and then on regular things that people barely talk about. You get, so it's something of that nature, and then it's very crucial. Like it's important they get to know it because staying out from it is not even the best option to take because you're gonna get stuck. So that is it. So guys, if we're starting, and then I'm going to be introducing myself. And if you don't know me, I greet every single person watching me right now, and then I cut you guys. So I'm your graphics, just like you're watching. And then it's a great moment see everybody here. And then I want to tell you guys, always got every single person watching my live stream. Today was starting, and then what you're gonna be expecting or more like what I do in case you have just seen me for the very first time. I'm a streamer, and then what I talk about, I teach. I'm going to be inspiring you. I'm going to make you, I'm going to give you wisdom. Oh my God, we go give you plenty wisdom. Hope you know about wisdom. But that's true. We're gonna give you a lot of wisdom, guys. Trust me, trust me. So I'm going to be starting anyways, and that's our priority, to actually let people understand some things, develop your perspective, and then the way you see things, and then the way you understand some certain things, and then expose some hidden truths. Do you get? And actually, we said today that is more like trying to tell people our purpose, or more like objective, more like things that we prioritize, things we are often, or more like going to be pointing at, or more like the things that we're looking to accomplish. Because yeah, this is a teaching space, and then if we're to stand, or more like if we're to help, is information, because you cannot solve a problem that you don't know. You cannot navigate, you cannot get to anything, you cannot become new, or you cannot get to a new existence if you don't actually erase your old version. Okay, just more like someone that wants to get better, or that wants to migrate, or something that you want to actually get some things, and then you have to take away more like the old version of yourself, like that just it. And then most of these things you see, it may be sounding strange, but trust me, we're gonna be breaking it down. But that's cool. So today, I said the purpose of UF graphics. Yes, more like our purpose. And then it's not as if I'm teaching anything strong. No, it's just more like communicating our purpose, communicating our intentions, communicating our what's it called, priorities and all of that. And that's more like we said at first. Now it's just more like things that students are expected or will be learning. Now mindset and self-awareness. At first to see at first mindset, when we teach about mindset or when we hear us talk about mindset, so it's crucial to know that mindset, it has to do with you at first, because it's your mindset, not my own. So, and when it has to do with you, it also have a lot to do in your results, your anything, your outcome, because it's your mind. Because how you see, how you picture things, how you assess things, how you perceive things, it determines how you go about it. So mindset is more like everything in the aspect of humans, and then there is actually a way that your mindset can be indeficient. Is it deficient? Like it can be dysfunctioning. Yes, that's always we often see people underrating themselves, criticizing themselves, talking down on their self. And that's bad, because it gets to this point that that's your thoughts, because they said you need to guide your thoughts. Your thoughts is you need to speak to your inner voice. You need to convert your inner voice, because most times circumstances around may be telling you that, bro, you know, if you do like this is it. I'm trying to be realistic right now. The circumstances, everything around, okay, the other day I talked a couple of weeks ago, I talked about eviction at site, and then I was like, eviction is more like seeing things that has not actually been in place. And then I talk about sight as seeing your current circumstance. Like sight is your physical eyes. You can sight things, you can see things from afar, and then you can just analyze what you're seeing. That sight, your physical, it has to do with present, what's happening now. And then vision is more like seeing from your mental side, assuming things, picturing things, everything. That's what sustains you. And then if you allow your current circumstance to affect your vision, it's possible of reading this. And this is why you see some people, yes, they have dreams, and then it looks like at a point they cannot even longer find themselves around their dreams. Have you seen? So actually they allow their current circumstance to actually terminate what they are picturing in their mind, which is vision, because that is more like the things that not actually been in place, the things have not started existing, the things that are still unborn. Have you seen? So it takes consistency, it takes diligence, it takes protection. Now let me tell you, seed don't grow because people wish them to grow. Before any seed springs forth from the ground or wherever, it's actually like, yeah, the fruits, sorry, the seeds might have actually been protected. Like it was protected. Hey, what's up, Su TV? That's Su TV. What's up? Got you. So the seed was actually has to go underground, and then it now springs forth outside. So most often result that was seen, most often excellence, and then things that was liberating, that's not the starting point. It's actually, or more like they said, some sources are actually won hidden privately before we ever see it. And then you see a lot of people was liberating. We don't know the hard works behind, we don't know the hard work behind the scene. And then that's why comparison kills, because you cannot compare what you don't know about. You see some people, you admire their success, you admire their achievements, you admire their gifts, but you don't know what is behind it. And this is it, because everything has to do with the price. Jubes, is that Jubes? What's up? Got you. What's up? I got you, bro. Hope you're, bro. I don't want to misplace your gender. So everything has to do with how you perceive things. I said, okay, that's what we're teaching in our university here. So that's for mindset and self-awareness. Now, in the matter of self-awareness, it's obvious that many people know celebrities. Many people know people more than they know themselves, and that is an error. You're the greatest person that has the greatest time with yourself. You spend the most time with yourself, and obviously you should know yourself better. I've seen. So that's a matter of self-discovery, and then a lot of people don't know it. Now you get to see a lot of people being stuck. Like, how can you know other people more than you know yourself? That's not right. So mindset and self-awareness is proper. Like, Every young person, you need to know your weakness, you need to know your strength, you need to know your greatest strengths. Like you need to know what you're fighting with. Your goals need to be specific. Like you need to know the path, the track you're taking. You need to know what you're chasing. So you're not just going to be doing things just everybody is doing it and then you follow. You go cry. Obviously, so that's just it. So when we still talk about purpose, passion and direction, purpose, most often times people will be like, purpose is just more like the why you were created. Yeah, that's the perception, or more like what always comes to our mind when we hear purpose. Yeah, cool. Purpose is still that why you were created, and then you cannot find that if you actually relax. And that's why they said comfort zone is a giant killer. That's to tell you that no matter what you feel that you have, no matter the kind of big dream you feel you have, and if you're not doing anything about it, it's gonna turn to a nice meal. This is it. This is how a lot of people's dream turns to dreams. Like they are just nice meal, just because there are no plans to execute it. Because you can't be saying you have dreams and then there is no objective. Like you have no means of executing it. Though it's gonna die with you. And this is why you see they say the cemetery is not filled with people that has no dreams, but with people that postpone this. A lot of people there is a lot of unbirthed ideas, started businesses. You see people that has gifts and their gift is buried with them just because they did not have chance to, or more like they had the chance but they did not, they were actually postponing it. And that's more like procrastination. They was telling themselves, we'll do it, I'll do it, and then they never. This is it. And then it's very, very painful to say that the greatest problem, more like the greatest thing that can happen to anybody, is dying with your best version, dying with your gifts. That is an error. So guys, you're going to learn to get out and then start the work. I'm not motivating you, I'm just doing my part. Okay, so students are still going to learn direction. So when we talk about direction is crucial. You don't speed on the wrong track. At first, applying speed or accelerating, skyrocketing in any field, in anything that you're doing, you must be sure of the track. You must be that, like you must have clarity on that path. Now when I mean direction, it can be seen just more like a path that someone is taking, maybe a career field or academics or whatever. Yes, that's crucial. Directions are essential. Without direction, everything looks attractive. Now direction is what helps you isolate yourself. It's what helps you choose your path, because you know yourself more than everybody, and then you know what suits you, you know what works best for you. And then with the idea, or more like the clarity of direction, it actually separates you, because you must not be like everybody. It actually separates you from the crowd, and that's more like you're going to walk in a different path, because you're created differently. Every single person is created differently, and then we may have things in common, but that doesn't mean that we are going to walk in the same path or take the same way. That's it. So that is direction. Without direction, everything looks attractive, and then with direction, you're going to, with direction comes in before clarity, because you cannot get clarity when you don't have direction. Clarity comes as a result of you have a clear path that you're taking. Imagine you speeding. They say if you're speeding on a wrong track, you are going to stumble. If somebody is actually walking on the right track, the person walking on the right track is going to get to the destination more than you that are speeding, more than you that is speeding on the wrong track, because that's more like a wasted effort. Speeding is necessary if there is clarity, if the path is clear, if you're sure of the path that you're taking, you can apply speed. And then you see a lot of people these days, they are getting to do things, they are seriously doing it, they are uncertain about the path, they don't even know more or much about what they are doing, but they are adding their energy. That's a wasted effort, because time comes when they are going to look back and then they are going to see, oh my god, I wasted some time, I wasted it, and that's gonna be painful. And that's why we're here. We don't want that. Okay, so I still have few things here. Our skills, competency. Young people undermine skills. And then I'm not opposing certificates. Yeah, in our campuses, in our tertiary institutions, you see a lot of people obtaining certificates. That's crucial. That's a proof you attended the university and then you obtained a degree. That's crucial. But the aspect of skills cannot be overemphasized, because skills is more like your ability, what you have in it. Nobody can take it out from you. Your certificate can be stolen, bro. Person fit take your certificates. Your school fit burn, your certificate go burn. Have you seen? But your skills is more like innate, something you have within, something you can, even though they wake you up, you can still give it. That's skill. That is ability. And then they said, you must develop competency, ability to do things, ability to be very good in something, ability to be very acquainted, like you're different. Now, let me give an illustration. Let's say everybody in the room is using 2 hours to design, and then you use 1 hour or 30 minutes. That is competency. You did it with less time more than every single person in the room. This is what competency looks like. Being able to do something exceptional. And then you don't get competency by folding your hands, bro. Competency is built, it's not inherited. You don't inherit it. You're going to consciously acquire it. And that's the aspect of skills. So there's no way it can be overemphasized. Have you seen? So that's it. And still I have something like money and financial intelligence. Money, financial intelligence. Yeah, everybody wants money, but it's best to know how money works first, because you can be given abundance, and then if you lack the knowledge it takes to handle money, you're going to waste. Oh, this is it. So intelligence, financial intelligence is crucial. That is more like you knowing what's the important things, knowing your needs and knowing your wants. These are two different things. Now, needs are things that you cannot do without. Wants are optional. You can get to fix them wherever, whenever time. Needs are the things that are necessary that you cannot do without. Now, financial or intelligence helps you to separate this. You're not just going to be spending, you're going to be calculating, you're going to be monitoring, you're going to be tracking your expenses. This is how people get to build wealth. So even if you have abundance and then you lack the knowledge to handle wealth, bro, it go still finish. This is it. So financial intelligence is crucial, and then it's best you know it, because when you don't, it's going to drain you down. Because I don't know, this is just it. So I still have entrepreneurship and value creation. The real life is all about value. If you cannot create value, you have no place. If you cannot solve a problem, you're not going to be paid. This is it. So people don't pay you because you're fine. They are not paying you because you're beautiful. They can only pay you because you rendered a service to them. You're offering something. They are actually transacting with you. You're bringing something as an exchange. And now let me share a story. Just more like the way we purchase commodities, the way we purchase some products, is because the product is serving our purpose, like it's satisfying our want. And that's why you see us purchasing it, exchanging our money with the products. That's a transaction. And that same thing goes same with human beings. If you are going to stand a chance to be earning, like if people are ever going to be paying you, is because of the value you have. And that's why I said entrepreneurship, like it's all about creating value. It's all about being valuable. You don't ask how do you make money, you ask how do you become more valuable, because finance follows value. Your finance is determined or is dependent on the kind of problem you can solve, is dependent on the kind of value you can create to the society. So value is the ultimate. People paying you is because there is something you have they don't have, and then they are exchanging it with your words. Sorry, with their currency. They are doing transaction. Nobody pays you because you're beautiful. You only paid because you have something that people want, and that's the transaction. So it's an emphasis. You need to build value. You need to have value, because that's what separates you. That's what keeps you to the top. That's what actually extinguish you from every single person. So guys, that's it. I still have something here. What's it called? Time, discipline, productivity. Time is crucial. They say time is money, and then someone proved the other day that time is not money. That have you ever go to buy something and then they will tell you that exchange time with so many products? No, no, no. Time is not money actually, but time has to do with something. Time has something to do with our lives because time is life. Best to say time is life because we aging, our future is just accumulation of time, accumulation of seconds, accumulation of minutes, accumulation of hours makes up a day. Accumulation of days makes up a week. The same thing are applicable to months and years. Obviously, so the future we're looking at is a difference of time, and then how we're using our time now determines what we end up like tomorrow. This is the calculation. So no one eventually wakes up to the future, to their future. You just sleep and then you're waking up to 5 years and you're going to be like, how did I get here? It doesn't happen like that. It is gradually. People don't accidentally become or get into any reality. It's built by thousands of ordinary decisions made consistently. Now, this is more like things you're doing on a regular basis or actions you're taking. Every action, every character, everything you're exhibiting is writing a story, writing a chapter, adding a page, and then it accumulates to your autobiography. Everything. So this is how life is built. So you don't just wake up and then you realize that you're just a doctor, you're just a mechanic. No, it is deliberately, consciously acquired. Obviously, so our daily decisions, our activities, and this is a result of time. That's why I say time may not be money, but it has a great part because time is one of those resources that when if it's wasted, it can't be recovered. You can waste money, you get it back. Time spent, it has gone, you don't get it back. And then someone said that every single day, nature deposits thousands of seconds. I don't know. It's 8,000 something. I don't know. I don't actually know the figure, but it's up to thousands of seconds to every single person's life. The rich and poor, everybody has the same number of hours. Now, their outcome, or more like their results, is not based on the number of hours. It has nothing to do with time. It has to do with the usage. Now, usage is everything. How you use your time is where the issue lies. Usage. Nothing is really a problem. The problem lies in our dispensing it, the usage. That's the problem. And then you get to see some people using their time productively. You get to see some people getting awesome results. It's an emphasis. Track it. Is the usage of time. Because every single person on the planet has the same number of time. If you're living, you get 24 hours every single day. And then your results or anything you're getting is as a result of how you get to use your time. This is the exchange. Obviously, so that time management is crucial. And then that's as well discipline. Yeah, discipline is a motivation keep you going. Discipline keeps you growing. So going and growing. Discipline is crucial. It's what keeps you. It bounds you even when you don't feel like doing things. It's what tells you that there is need to do this, even when you're tired. That is more like a tool that people get to accomplish things with because if your life is built around motivation, any day you don't feel like you're motivated, you are going to surrender. You're just going to give up. So this is why discipline is crucial because discipline is more like a lifestyle. If you feel like it, you don't feel like it. You're doing the right thing. Hey, what's up? Hey, Shakes, it's been a while. Hearts. Is that sweetheart? See, it's been a while. Oh, what's up? Oh, how you doing? Got to good to have you here. We got you. It's a great time to have one of our viewers, and then we don't take it for granted. Nice seeing you again. It means a lot. We got you. So we've been seeing a lot already, and then I said, time management, productivity. Now, life after school. It's still crucial to know that before you navigate. Hey, I remember you now. Are you not sweetheart? Are you not the one that said your name is sweetheart? I guess. What's that? Yes. So your name is Sweetheart. I guess a couple of months. Is it up to a month? It's been a while. Yeah, actually, it has been a while. It's been a while. My God, but I'm just trying to recall right now. But I think. Let me just be thinking. Wait, you are the person that is wrong. Your name is Heart. Okay, now let me ask. Is your name Sweetheart? Because the person that bears the name Heart on my live stream that day said his or her name. I've actually forgotten the person's gender, but the person stated, "My name is Sweetheart." And then I was just laughing out loud, or maybe it's not you, kind of. But I was correct. Do you get? Hmm. But anyways, got you. So it's fine. You win. Okay, I'm the one losing now. You're the one that win. She is okay like that. You win, I lose. No problem. Okay, guys. So emphasize what's it called? My emphasis on the life after school, and then I guess that's the last thing, more like the final to the last. And then if we was to see anything on it, now at first it's important to know that your university when you're ending is not the end of life. It's just not like a starting point. And then there is this illusion that people, young people, often have: go to school, graduate, life successful. That is more like outdated. That's during when school is more like real. People barely go to school, and then academic knowledge or more like education seems like the only pathway to success. That was them, bro. So when young people still have that illusion, that mindset, it traps them because they just feel they just come out and then go to school. Yeah, they have a good certificate. Then where is work? There is no work. You have to create value, and then even if you happen to get the work, you will hear some questions like, "How many years experience do you have?" And then it blows their mind because they are just graduating out from the university. Obviously, you need the work to get experience, but the organizations need the experience to know that you can do it, and then that's when they can employ you. You need experience to get the work. Yes, like you don't have experience. I'm just referring to fresh graduates. Like I'm trying to say what living school looks like. They need experience. They are just graduating. They need experience, and moreover, employers need experience to employ them. Moreover, they don't know anything about the work. Are they supposed to get the experience from the heaven? From heaven, it's not possible. So this is why it's crucial. Still schooling, know the necessary things you need to learn, know the field that you're fitting in, know your career paths, and then start making plans on time. So there is a lot of emphasis around that. So, and that's it. And then there is this most times rejections, criticism that people always face once they are out from university, and then nobody's talking about it. And that's where the issue lies. Many people will just get out, or let me not say get out, they will just graduate and then they look for jobs, no opportunity. They are criticized, they are rejected, and then they will start having emotional problems. They will start, all of those stuff, depressions, and this are certain is going to come. And then, if what to help them is to inform them on time, so that they will build this mindset that yes, a problem known is more like half solved. If you know that a problem is coming, or more like if you know that yes, you're going to face this, you position yourself in a way that is not going to affect you much, because you are informed that you're going to face this. So that's what we're doing here. Yes, you cannot take away rejections that are going to be coming, yes, but you can position yourself in a way that it won't affect you much. So that's it, like building mental strength, trying to communicate young people or the necessary things they should know, the things that are important, the things that they should stuck to their mind, guys. Like, it's just essential. Okay, I think this is the last stuff. This is the last stuff. I've streamed or close to 30 minutes. Failure, rejections, and resilience. Now, I guess I'm going to be clarifying this step by step. Failure. At first they said people that wins that doesn't mean that they did not failed. They failed multiple times, more than we can imagine. But why they are categorized as winners? Because they refuse to give up. Now, failure is normal, it comes to everybody, everybody fails at some point, but still migrating is what makes you a winner. Now, you can be called a failure when you failed and then you remain there. That is failure. Now, if you just fail in something, that doesn't mean you're a failure. But if you're stuck there, that's a failure, bro. Obviously, so that's failure, and then it's more like an inevitable occurrence. It comes, it's natural. If you're ever attempting to get things, you're going to encounter it countless times, and then what keeps you going is more like your intuition, like more like your inner voice, more like what you're chasing, because there are several determination, or more like some people are determined even when they fail. They know that I want this. Even failure cannot discourage them. So that's mindset, and that's not motivation, because motivation will give up. Motivation you will drop, because there is no other thing to motivate you. Okay, so rejection is more like you criticize, people reject you, all of those stuff is natural, it's going to come. It's one of life inevitable occurrence. It's certainly going to be coming. You have to stay in the safer side, maybe to dodge it, or maybe to stand strong, because people are not always going to be accepting you. Most times you're going to be criticized, and then when you face that, you don't have to kill yourself, you're just to manage it. It can be managed. And then when you failed in things, you don't have to categorize yourself as a failure. You can still manage it. Obviously, so we are here to build your mental strength. We are here to tell you that yes, your strength, your mind can has muscle. It's possible for someone mind to have muscle. That's what we're building. So guys, more like the last word, resilience, the ability to keep going. Resilience, not giving up. Now I failed, I'm not giving up, I'm pushing. Oh my god, someone said something that blew my mind. Someone said, fail big, fail again. I was like, which one is fail big? Who is feeling big? I will not feel big. The guy was serious, like one motivational speaker or whatever. We're just shouting, fail more, fail big, fail again. Which one is fail more, and all of failures, guy? And then I actually realized something. It's not all about the number of times you fail. It's about giving up. Everybody gets to fail. Yeah, failure is natural. If you're attempting to get anything, if you're working on the path of success, failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of success, because it takes your patience. Because success is not easy. If it's easy, everybody would have been successful. And that, if you're going to get it, you're going to test failure. It will come and test your patience. This is it. So you can fail multiple times. That is normal. But giving up is the real failure. It's where the that's where the failure lies. Refusing to push more. Giving up. That's the failure. So guys, our stream session exhausted. Okay, so guys, it's a great time. I actually fascinate because I think I have some things to tidy up, and I don't want to spend much time today streaming, and that's why I actually rushed my stream. But I'm gonna be streaming tonight as well. We stream every day. We stream every single day. And then if you're seeing us right now, I want to tell you your time means a lot. We also regard that so much. We got every single person that viewed us. It's not taken for granted. So guys, much love to every single person out there watching, and the people that are going to be watching later. Always cutting my guys. So guys, I'm super excited to be here, and then to still talk. It's a privilege, and then it's not taken for granted. So we're really backing up right now. 5 hours from now, we're streaming again. Oh, that's for nice. And then what I often do in my night stream, I will just talk. Like I'm not teaching in my next live stream. I will just talk and laugh. Like talk and laugh. Yes, night stream still just to chat with my guys, talk with people, all of those activities, just get fun. So anticipate night stream, always get every single person here. And then you can share the live streams, you can subscribe, so you're also gonna be seeing us. And then you can invite students, you can invite people to learn. My God, to take some wisdoms home. So guys, that's it. And I'm pretty excited to be here. And then you watching, always getting every single person. And then no. So guys, want to disappear. Who wants us to disappear? No, we're not disappearing. We just want to back off. We just want to back off. Hey, Lilo Koye. Do you know me? Oh, I'm just seeing your name for the very first time more, and then it blows my mind. Lilo Koye. This is not in Nigeria. Which country are you from? This is not. You're not from Nigeria, I guess. This is not a Nigerian name. Maybe I should guess the country, but I cannot guess. It's not my fault. So Lily, which country is that? Lily? Sorry, I just misplaced your name. I just said Lily. Not Lily. That's Lilo. Hope I'm pronouncing it well. Poland. Wow. That's your country. It's a privilege to have you here. Cat you. We always we're more like families, and then we love every single person that ever joined and ever subscribed to our channel. It means a lot, and then we don't take them for granted. Yeah, Lila. Whoa, that's your name. Okay, Lila, we got you. Thanks for joining our community, and then we will love to be seeing you every day. And then we're super excited to have you here. It's a privilege. We just finished the stream right now, and then we were just about going offline, like backing off before you joined. Yes, maybe you check our other stream, because what we do on our stream is teaching. We are desperate, or more like we prioritize teaching young people. We prioritize giving wisdom. We prioritize letting some people know about some things that are not usually taught in school. That's what we do here, and then we derive joy doing that, because we actually help people not to still make the same mistake. If you make mistake once, yeah, it's a mistake. If you repeat it, it's a choice, no longer a mistake. So what we do, we actually bring mistakes from other people to teach the young generation. We don't want them to still repeat. We don't want them to be stuck. We don't want them to be frustrated. We don't want them to be confused. And that's okay. That's what we prioritize. That's what we are protecting. And every live stream is trying to address a problem towards that area, that direction, and then sparkle. So it's a privilege. That's just our objective. That's what we do. And then I'm taking time to explain it, because I guess this is your first time of ever seeing me, and I have to do that so that you know what we represent. So that's just what I did now, and then it's pretty cool to have you here, and then we hope to see you. Yeah, we were streaming tonight. 5 hours from now, we're streaming again, but not really teaching. It's chatting. We'll just come, talk, and then we laugh, and then we're gonna sleep. It's more like our night streams. So if you have time, we'd love to see you. And there's so many other persons. So guys, I have to back up right now. You guys' time is amazing. Got you, not taking it for granted. Okay, right now, see, in the next 1 minute, you're not gonna see me. I'm going to disappear. I mean it. I'm backing up. I'm disappearing. Oh yeah, can't be counting the seconds. Yeah, bye. Got you. Count from 1 to count. I'm disappearing.